Welcome to Glitch, I'm Francisco Lozano, and this is your weekly wrap-up. Valve and Twitch better watch out because there is a new game seller in town. Tencent, a Chinese mega corporation with its own gaming platform, has made a little change. The service, now called WeGame, will support international users. Twitter broke the news that WeGame will, quote, support both Chinese and global users on one storefront. As of now, the service is only available to Chinese users, but that's already 200 million people. Compare that to Steam's around about 125 million. Tencent is huge, and this move could change how we get and play our games permanently. The company not only owns the TGP storefront, but they also own Riot Games and Supercell. Plus, they have a stake in Epic Games and Blizzard. Some even estimate Tencent controls about 13% of the entire games market. There is no word yet on when WeGame will be coming out, but we are hoping it's sometime soon. As the old saying goes, when one system is discontinued, another one comes out, right? According to Eurogamer, this is the case with the NES Classic and its little brother, the SNES Classic Edition. According to news outlet, production on the device is already underway, and we should expect the launch to come around Christmas this year. At the moment, the hardware in the NES Classic Edition is already way overpowered when it comes to emulation computing. So the addition of extra games with a bit beefier graphics isn't out of the realm of possibilities. The thing is more powerful than a 3DS, for God's sakes. They have to be doing something more than making an emulator for 30-year-old games. And after stopping the distribution of the NES Classic after less than 6 months, you better be doing something more with that technology, Nintendo. Eurogamer is pretty well known when it comes to accurate Nintendo rumors and leaks, so I guess we'll just have to wait and hope we can claw one out of some Nintendo nostalgia fanboys' greasy hands come release night. Speaking of new consoles, Sony did something interesting. The redesigned PS4 Slim finally got a 1TB version. This Wednesday, the system was released, exchanging all 500GB Slims, selling for $300 for their 1TB counterparts. That's right, the price is staying the same for the larger size console. The Xbox One S, the Slim's main competitor, sells their 500GB consoles for the same price, but tacks on a $50 extra charge for the terabyte. I don't know about you, but if I purchased a 500GB system in the last month or so, I'd be pretty annoyed right now. Also, what are stores going to do with all their 500GB Slims? Do I hear a sale coming on? On Thursday, we finally got a look at Code Vein. The new title from Bandai Namco has been teasing for close to 2 weeks now. To get a full overview about everything we know about the game before now, go check out the link in the description below. So you guys, I'm going to get real for a minute. Basically, no new information is known about the actual game beyond the names of a couple of things within the game, places and things we still don't fully understand yet. But what comes out of this press release that we were not expecting at all comes courtesy of the screenshots. Let me just show you. This is a screenshot of what we saw in last week's trailer. And this is a screenshot of the actual game released this week. Look at them side by side. Why would you ever do this, Bandai? The teaser showed us a beautifully dark game with an amazing art style that intrigued a lot of people. But what we're actually getting is a God Eater lookalike, just with a lot more red. I just don't understand. If you had put out an original teaser with these graphics, everyone would be just fine. But instead, you made a really cool and unique trailer that got everybody super hyped just to let them down. Since the teaser release, us here at Glitched have said how intently we've been following this game because of its looks. And now we're just disappointed. And maybe that's what Bandai wanted, to build hype, but let me just tell you, if you build all this excitement from fans just to let them down, it's most likely not going to work out in your favor. I'm just saying that the reveal did not turn out like how we planned, and honestly, we're really sad about that here at Glitched. On a brighter note, Pokemon Sun and Moon is on its way to the US of A. No, not the game, the anime. The show will air the first 2 episodes on May 12th at 9 AM on Disney XD. After years of being on Cartoon Network, the show has moved up to the 3 or more digit numbers on premium cable. The 3rd episode of the series will air on May 13th at the same time and will set the regular time slot for the rest of the show. From what I've heard, Sun and Moon really brings the show back to its roots and is a really fun ride. Keeping up the nostalgic vibes, GTA Online is releasing a top-down Tiny Racer mode. On April 25th, Tiny Racers will be available for players to try out. The mode is a top-down stunt racing game. Racers will be able to pick up power-ups to help them and hinder their opponents. Basically, it all looks like a mix of playing with Hot Wheels and deadly versions of the Mario Kart power-up system. You can sign me up. So how do you guys feel about the bait and switch Bandai Namco orchestrated? Let us know in the comments down below. I want to go catch them all and try to catch up on all the Pokemon anime I've missed over the last 10 plus years. I wonder how much Ash has aged. Anyway, remember to like and subscribe to stay up to date on all your gaming and tech news. This was Glitched, and I'll see you next time. Oh, you use them on the reg? You know what they sound like? How do you think I got such clear nostrils, bro? You can see it in my brain. Check it out.